Okay. Predator gets caught in the act in dead woman's room.
Well, we had a resident who we found in her room humping her. That nurse caught you doing the dirty deed with her, yelled at you. When I come around the corner, he was wheeling real fast down the hall. Had his pick open like this. She said this crazy CPR. I'm telling you, we're going away. That was already dead.
A nursing home is shaken during its early hours when one of its residents in hospice care loses her life under suspicious circumstances. Authorities turn their attention to the man found in bed with her.
You ain't in charge right now, big boy.
You ain't neither, big boy.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On the morning of February 2nd, 2022, officers with the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department arrive at the Homestead Healthcare Center following a report they received about a deceased female.
He's the one that's deceased. Actually, the guy is down there.
Okay.
For what?
Walk you to his room.
So what happened?
Hang on, because I need to make sure nobody else needs to go in that room.
Okay, but can somebody tell me what happened?
I don't know what happened.
Well, we had a resident that is under the influence of alcohol, who had a fifth of whiskey, who we found in her room
I think he didn't mean the front
with her
door. Yeah, the front door.
pulled off, with his clothes off,
Ew.
with the pillow over her face, humping her.
The victim is identified as being Patricia Noonan, an 80-year-old resident in hospice care.
Ew.
According to the QMA who discovered her, her speech was limited, and she was unable to move on her own.
She said this crazy CPR.
The injuries on her face that she already...
No, that's her evening.
So the medics have already been here and left?
No.
Medics haven't been here at all?
The nursing staff tried CPR.
Officer
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Officers observe a pink cup located on a dresser, along with a sticky substance on the floor.
Ew.
2 gowns are found, one draped over Patricia's body, and another on the floor to the right of her bed. A nearby chair is occupied by a bloodied pillow.
Probably 10-0. Nursing staff here confirmed it, but I want you guys to confirm it.
Ida was screaming, like, what's going on? When I come around the corner, he was wheeling real fast down the hall. Had his pick open like this.
After speaking with the nursing staff, officers on the scene determined that the circumstances of Patricia's death are suspicious, and homicide detectives are requested. Until they arrive, getting eyes on the man suspected of this heinous crime is a priority.
Dwayne, we got some visitors, honey.
Like, is there a suspect? Yeah. Stand up for me. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
60-year-old Dwayne Anthony Freeman, a resident of 3 months at the Homestead Healthcare Center, is placed in handcuffs. His pants are halfway off, and his shirt is stained brown.
Have a seat. All right. Keep him covered. Why are you shaking your head? Okay. Well, we're trying to figure that out. Sure.
A whole bunch of beautiful. And I tell you, we're going away. That motherfucker already dead. Had chocolate all over.
All right, well, I would say don't say anything to me, okay?
What's on Dwayne's shirt isn't chocolate, but something far more sickening.
It's feces.
I'm going to see if that's you. I'm going to walk in here real quick and see if that's our suspect shoe. See, this is a shoe. He's got a black one? It sure is. It is.
The nurse that found him said that cup up there is his. It was on the floor. She picked it up, the one. It was on the floor. That's why it's sticky, because it's his alcohol.
Oh.
It was on the floor. She
That's the
picked it
sticky
up.
stuff.
This is the one that witnessed everything.
Specialists with the Marion County Crime Lab arrive at Patricia's room, where they document and collect swabs of potential DNA, along with the sheets, pillow, gown, and the pink cup found on the dresser.
Where did you take me at?
He's on his way.
Where you at?
He'll be here when he gets here.
Okay.
Okay, you ain't in charge right
His
now,
face
big boy.
is kind of, it's scaring me.
You ain't neither.
I know,
Big
he's,
boy.
you know, he's in the home for the reason. That's all I'll say.
You keep hanging up my wrong mother.
We'll find out.
Okay, thank you.
Dwayne's wish for police attention is granted as investigators photograph him and provide him with a fresh change of clothes, while his soiled ones are collected for the crime lab.
Mr. Freeman, we're gonna take that other bottle of gin you had here. We're gonna take that other bottle of gin you had here. Right? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, there we are.
According to a CNA, when she retrieved the bottle from Dwayne's trash and placed it in a bag, he became agitated, throwing a light against the wall. This prompted her to call the police because, as she put it, she wasn't going to fight a killer. As the crime lab turns their focus to Dwayne's room, he's relocated to a neighboring one while they conduct their investigation.
It's right in here.
The detective arrives to interview Dwayne. His account begins with a cry for help that he hears from a part of the healthcare center that he's not generally in.
So, before you heard her hollering for help, where was you at?
Oh, come down the hall. They got a quick outside. Smoke a cigarette. Help, help. And then, he did with it. I'm like, I can't hardly breathe. I said, okay. Like, no, I'll be all right. I get this pair.
Ew.
I'm sorry, say that again. What did you say?
Some big old titties I've never seen before in my life.
Now, because you said she had big breasts, did you see her breast?
Here's some beast, man.
Huh?
Here's some beast, man.
She said that? Okay, so what did you do next?
I took some big old titties.
I'm sorry, say that
I
again.
did suck some big old titties. I'm like, you all right? Yeah, I'm all right, but I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I said,
I can't. I don't even know how to react to that. Oh my god.
Yeah. Is that because you was on top of her? She couldn't breathe?
no, I'm just kidding. She did like this. That's when the nurse came in. I looked back in the hallway. I said, hey, yeah. I looked at her, and then I looked back over there. I said, yeah. I said, hey, now. I'm shaking her. I said, yeah, it ain't coming. What the hell you doing in here for? I said, lady needs help.
I cannot believe a single word this man says.
So she can't breathe, and you offered to
I
help.
would not be able to take him seriously.
What was you going to do to help her?
I'm going to go outside and get her some help.
Go outside and get her some help?
Like a nurse or something like that, but ain't nobody there. Nobody ain't where.
So did you go back out and look to see if any nurses were around?
Yep.
And then what you did?
I looked at her, as soon as I went out there, I looked. I went over there, touched her hand, and like,
What'd she say when you touched her?
she didn't say nothing.
She didn't say anything?
There wasn't nothing there.
Dwayne's story includes a number of disturbing details, and they are only getting worse.
So you sucked on her too?
He said, like, look. I said, well, you don't need some help. You go run overboard. I said, man, you gonna need some help.
So you did that before you went to get help? Okay, so how did you do that if she's wearing her gown? I don't know, you tell me. I mean,
I was like I said, I was kind of half drunk.
listen, it's not illegal to be naked, okay? It's not illegal to have sex. None of that is illegal, you see what I'm saying? But I need to know if you did more than just suck on her breast. Now, because now I know you're going to have DNA on her breast, correct? So is there any other places that your body and her body touch? Because if there is, I need to know about that.
Well, if you really want to know something, pull the hands out right here.
That'll happen at the hospital.
Okay.
But what are you getting at?
But she has some dark around it though.
Where's dark around what?
Like she was bloody, kind of like.
Where?
Down there,
picture of Dwayne's horrifying actions is painted. Patricia was found with her depend pulled to the side and ripped, with feces on her inner thigh. Both police and facility staff believe it's what Dwayne had on his clothes after he left Patricia in her undignified state.
So you have that on you now, is that what you're saying? Okay. So did you try to have sex with her?
No, he just come here every day. I don't even know. I don't know.
She wanted to know why you wasn't getting any.
Dwayne has claimed extensive pillow talk from Patricia, a resident known for her limited speech. Now that Dwayne has spun his tale, the detective is about to unspin it.
Oh, good.
Her. You know, I didn't smother her. I didn't do
Oh,
nothing.
but nobody mentioned that. Nobody mentioned that.
Can't breathe and go get you snap. Like that, look it. I came back.
No, stop saying that, because I already know that's not true.
Okay, well,
And again, the way I want you to be truthful with
I'm being truthful with you.
You
No.
are up to a point where you start telling me some story about how you went out to look for a nurse.
I did want to look for it because the lady said she can't breathe.
Listen, that nurse came
Well,
in.
no. I mean, look at this like this.
Dwayne.
See, my man, something
Dwayne.
went wrong with this one.
Dwayne. That nurse came in, caught you doing the dirty deed with her, yelled at you. You already said you jumped up, grabbed your and you left. So
I did do that.
Start being truthful.
That's true.
None of that crap about you going out in the hallway and coming back and finding her dead is true. Was she already deceased by the time the nurse came in and seen you on top of her? Huh?
I mean, it's like, that's when I raised up her hand, man. It's like, is she dead?
You said pretty much.
Yeah, I said,
So-
she dead.
Now you're being truthful. And I appreciate that.
Okay. But, well, he was trying to kill her.
As the detective seems to finally get through to Dwayne, he attempts to direct the focus to the element that will define the very nature of the incident, the pillow allegedly held over Patricia's face.
Where am I going to find your DNA at in those pillowcases? You don't know? You do know. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
you
he's
do.
I
lying.
didn't bust no blood on them, though. I was rubbing her hair. Maybe I'd be interested in her. But was he trying to kill her or something?
I didn't say he was trying to do that. Why would you say suffocate? Because I never said that.
Exactly. He never said anything about that.
She said she couldn't breathe.
You said she couldn't breathe.
That's what she said. I can't breathe.
Is that before or after you put the pillow on her?
No, I didn't put no pillow on her.
You put no pillow on her?
No.
So she was alive.
Instead of taking
He did something
responsibility for
nasty.
Patricia's death, Dwayne returns to his original story
Then she
about
somehow ends
seeking
up
help.
dead.
You alright? I keep telling you, yeah, I'm alright. I can't breathe.
She never said that.
Yes, we did.
No,
Yes, we did. I can't breathe.
she may have said that.
I said, okay, then we'll do some here. And when I did, I looked at
Again, here we go with this crap.
I
You're lying about that.
Nope.
You are lying about that. You've already told me. You admitted you were lying about that.
Despite having been a resident for only 3 months, this isn't the first time Dwayne has been accused of wrongdoing. A shocking claim about his conduct is made by staff members to officers.
Well, the lady in the maroon shirt said that they weren't even gonna call the police.
When? Say more.
In the maroon shirt, with the short hair, she said they weren't even gonna call the police. No, this is his third time violating her residence.
Ew. They weren't even gonna tell anybody?
She said that she
Arrest
wants
them.
that fight against
By man.
They've been told about you several times.
They wouldn't even call about it. They were all kind of bushes in the road.
They're like, oh, he's crazy. He's just like that.
According to the CNA,
there's
Dwayne
no
would talk
controlling him.
provocatively to the staff and residents.
Oh
Earlier
my
that
goodness.
night, he was heard saying, "I'm going to get me a woman tonight. I'm going to get somebody tonight."
I said, I got to go. I didn't spend it.
And then you left there and came down here, took all your clothes off and climbed back in bed like no big deal.
I had to go to sleep.
You had to go to sleep. And you just grab your and come back down here and climb into bed because you're tired. You didn't hang around and say, hey, she's passed.
I told her that I think something wrong with her. Yeah. Well, what the hell are you doing to her?
You didn't say any of that crap. You know what? If you're not going to be honest with me, I'm not going to sit here and waste my time.
I said, well, you ready to look at DNA? Let's go to that
We're going. I got a call for a ride for you to come pick you up and take you down there.
Okay. Can the gentleman take you outside so I can smoke?
No.
Dwayne was arrested and transported to Eskenazi Hospital for a sexual assault suspect exam to have his fingers, hands, and genitals swabbed for possible DNA. Patricia's autopsy confirmed that her cause of death was asphyxiation by smothering. Dwayne Anthony Freeman was charged with 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of rape. On June 8, 2023, Dwayne pleaded guilty to 1 murder and 1 rape count. Additional counts were dismissed as part of the plea agreement. On June 22, 2023, he was sentenced to 45 years on the murder count and 30 years on the rape count to be served concurrently. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files...
Nope, exactly what he deserves. Actually, a fate worse than death is what he deserves. But, ugh, that was one of the worst ones that I've seen from EWU. Man, they've been dropping some really nasty stories. Man, but this is not stories as in like, oh, stories like fake, you know, it's real life shit. But oh my god,